Oh, hello, it Mags. You're the first. We've got our Starlink installed. I don't know if it's going to make things better. It'll sit easier for me to upload. Let's check.
Upon the coming night is a broken kingdom, still a monarch's right.
We've walked through storms, we faced the night, but still we stand for what is right. Our fathers built this land so free, and the spirit that lives in you and me. They fought in wars, through mud and flame, for freedom's voice, for Britain's name. In fields of red, their courage shone, so we could speak, so truth lives on. No surrender, we're here to stay. We'll stand our ground, come what may. From city streets to rolling fields, we'll guard the truth this nation yields. Our voices rise, the people call for unity and pride for all. We won't be swayed, we won't be tamed. Our British heart cannot be shamed. No surrender, we're here to stay. We'll stand our ground, come what may. Through every trial, come night or day, we'll keep the faith, we'll find our way. For those who build, for those who fought, their courage lives in every thought. From some to skies of World War II,
Okay.
they gave their lives.
Sorry, guys, we're
for
testing
me
our Starlink.
and you. No surrender, we're
right.
here to stay. Together strong in every way. For love of home, for truth we pray. We're Britain's heart, and here to stay.
Oh, cool. Nice one. At last, now we'll be able to upload videos quicker. That'll take some of the pressure away. Thank God for that. Just wish I had the energy to do a video right now.
The old lion stood firm when the sirens would wail. Never give in without fail. We shall fight on the beaches, we shall fight on the fields. We shall never surrender, no matter what yields. I have nothing to offer but blood, toil, tears, and sweat. He meant every word, no shadow of regret. This was their finest hour, he said through the night. and the people believed him. He gave us the light. But you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no. You're not the old lion, and we need you to know. He carried our hope when the world was afraid. You promised us change and let that hope fade. You're not the old lion, we're telling you true. You're not the old lion, and we're done believing in you. If you're going through hell, keep going, he'd say. While the cities were burning, he showed us the way. The price of greatness is responsibility. He lived every word for the nation to see. He walked through the rubble, shook hands in the street, gave courage to strangers with nothing to eat. A voice in the darkness that steadied our fears. A leader who earned every one of our cheers. But you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no. You're not the old lion, and the country says so. He lifted us up when the skies were all black. You took away warmth and you never gave back. You're not the old lion, we're telling you true. You're not the old lion, and we're done believing in you. You came with big promises, hope in your eyes. A new day for Britain, an end to the lies. Then winter fuel gone for the old and the cold, while gifts and free tickets and suits were your gold. The trust that we gave you has slipped through your hands. The dreams that we shared lie buried in sand. No enemy marching, no bombs in the sky, just choices you made while the people ask why. The old lion lost once the fighting was done, but he won in the war, the hardest one. You've lost in the peace that you swore you would bring, and the silence is louder than anything. No, you're not the old lion, Sir Flip-Flop, no.
I like this.
You're not the old lion, and we want you to know.
Hi, Jenny.
We stood with the old lion through fire and through pain, but we won't stand with you, not ever
Jenny's my new
again.
favorite.
We will not fight on the beaches for you. We will not fight in the fields for you. We will not fight in the streets for you. We will not fight anywhere for you. You wanker!
Love these images. Love them. That guy looked like fun. What's next? Right. Oh, okay, guys, update. We've got Starlink at last. Finally. In the end, we had to bypass the Starlink company for reasons. their equipment, their fit-ins weren't secure enough for where I live. We're prone to serious gales, even now. The job the guy's done with extra strong fit-ins, yeah. Extra money, yeah. They were wonderful. They put up the best. We didn't spare any money to get it right. And even now, there's no guarantee that in a storm it won't go down. We've got the optimum settings, which are fabulous. I just showed you them. And he says, if needed, he can lower the pole by 1 foot. If the gales get really bad, we just lose some speed. But we're going to try it. He says if there's any problems, he'll come up straight away. Nice chap, old Welsh. Starlink. The equipment is superb quality. It really is superb quality. Easy to set up once the mast is set up. I wouldn't have liked to have gone up on that roof, and I climbed the mast at HMS Ganges. Yeah, but they were professional with the safety equipment and everything, 2 of them, father and son, I think. Absolutely excellent. So I'm just looking forward to making a video now to think I don't have to sit there for 2 hours to watch a small video go up. My wife's going to be happy. That's the most important, because I'm off the internet now. My neighbours are going to be happy because I was slowing down the entire street. So all's good. All's well that ends well. But typical Elon Musk, soon as I went online, logged in, bang. You have activated your Starlink account. We are withdrawing, and I got it cheap this month. I got a discount, £68 for this month. And then from then on, it's 75. But we're covered by that, thankfully, because we've got enough members to cover the monthly cost. So all is well that ends well. Right, what are you guys talking about while I've been away? DC, when I've been sent a log chat from Barbara, there are 5 names. Oh dear. Oh dear, dear, dear. While the cat's away, the mice will play. Now somebody, you just want company down in the dungeon, don't you? You can shout across to him. Yeah. Oh dear. You take care, lady. One of them has already asked me, 8 mags. No way, Jose. Normally I'd say yes, in an emergency perhaps. Yeah. Then again, they're not very good. The only thing I told him I've got is I've got a defibrillator here. Not for me, just in case anything happens to my wife. I've told them I've got a defibrillator. I haven't told the ones on the other side. I'm not worried about them. Right, let's carry on with some tunes. This is just a test, guys. Let's have a listen to this one.
When I looked at my father, when I held on to mother, those early years in the mountains, it made me discover, no matter how I grew, I would always run to you. And my homeland is the place I want to be. The dragon on my back is the flag that I unpack whenever we compete on a field or on a track. And with the singing voice we have, from the hills it echoes back. This homeland is the place I want to be. We are Welsh and we are proud, and we'll sing it all out loud. A patriot are we from Port Talbot to the sea. are proud. Men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. From the valleys to the coast, our spirit rises high. We carry dreams of ancients with each heartfelt sigh. In every stone and river, echoes of our song unite us in our journey. It's where we all belong. With memories of laughter on the winds that gently flow, as the fire in our hearts continues to grow. Through the trials that we face, through the storms we brave, I find comfort in
I give our moderator full autonomy. He decides who's in, who's out. But that's who I don't like it. That's disappointing, isn't it? When you think someone's your friend, we becoming friends, and he does that.
We are Welsh and we are proud. Men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. With every flag that flies and every voice that calls, together we stand and we'll never fall. Through the joy and the pain, this love we will proclaim. For the heart of Wales is forever our flame. We are Welsh and we are proud, and we'll sing it all out loud. A patriot are we from Port Talbot to the sea. We are Welsh and we are proud. Men of Harlech, sing it loud. I will never feel as good as standing with my brotherhood. From all that's gone before, we will fight forevermore in these lands I so adore. So raise a glass to freedom, to all that we've achieved. With every breath I take, I know I will believe in the spirit of my people, in the love that we share. For Wales is in my heart, and I'll always be there.
Nobody tells me anything. I'm a mushroom.
From city lights to fields of green, we've seen the thing we should have never seen. They said we're broken, said we're done, but where the Father won't.
I've been in IT since day one, before there was MS-DOS, and it was PC-DOS. Operating systems then was CPM, concurrent processing. It was good. Then Bill Gates took over. First modem I used, modulator, demodulator, you had to put onto the phone. You would hold your phone here and you would plug a sucker on the top, sucker on the bottom, and you would get 300 bits per second. bits per second. I think it was 1200 bits per second, download 300 bits per second. And you'd hear it going through the phone. Yeah. Have a look at the early, that's what we worked with. Yeah, that's what we worked with. No hard disks. First, I remember Microsoft came out with a hard disk and it had a megabyte storage. I thought, a fucking megabyte. And then the CPU had a clock speed of 8. I went, 8? A clock speed of 8? Being used to a clock speed of 4. I thought, that is blistering. That is blistering. We used to work in, what was it, 1K of RAM. Write programs in 1K of RAM. You had to write it really tight in those days. Used to know, God, store stuff in RAM, then terminate and stay resident. Oh, it's all coming back. Only the ones in my head. Only the ones in my head. It'll be good. Luckily today there was a bit of a wind blowing while they were putting it up, and he said it'll be fine in wind like this. He said, but of course when the storms come, and they do come here, everything goes. There's no guarantees, like, so we may lose it. But at least then I've got the backup internet, what I call now my wife's internet, and I can just switch over to that and drive her insane. Yeah. I didn't see who it was, right? Does he sound? Hi, GMAC. That was a good idea you had the other day. Good idea, GMAC, about going through previous videos. I went and had a look today. There's a lot of good stuff down there with only 40, 50 views, and they should be seen by a wider audience. Cool. I dreamt of one of them. I had a ZX81, the first one, Clive Sinclair, one of the first, 1K. Store stuff on a tape cassette. That was great. I remember the Spectrum. Oh yeah, and then the Amstrad came out, didn't it? First PC private PC I had was the Amstrad 1512, and then Clive Sinclair brought it. Sorry. What was his name? Amstrad. Alan Martin Sugar Trading. Yeah, he brought out the Amstrad 1640. You tell me, Abs, do you want to come up to the mic and tell me the news? I've been busy all day, mate. We've got our Starlink, Abatha. I'm going to invite Abatha up. He'll tell me the news. He'll grass you all up. Paste. Oh, Abatha Rex, come on down. Is he going to come? I want the news. I want all the news. Give me the news. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. But yeah, I can't sing. That song's from Jesus Christ Superstar. Brilliant. No, he's not coming, is he? He's probably polishing his head again. Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, Dan. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I haven't washed or shaved this afternoon. The installers, oh, they left it round about 6:30. I think it was 6:20, and then we come straight on. Good Lord, I didn't realize, and I cleaned the inside of our PC. It was filthy. I had to get the blower out, so it should be running a lot cooler now. I better check the temperature. open it. Check the temperature. Yeah. 75 degrees on the CPU, 50 degrees on the graphics card. All good. Here he is. Hello, Abatha.
That took way too long to load up. But yeah, I can't stay too long, but there isn't really much to discuss at the moment. I was just inquiring because I've heard there's a bit of drama going on. I saw the Kirsty and Wench stalking, that's all. But just a small update more than anything. That thing in Connolly that's going on right now, there's apparently some fact checkers going out there. They're trying to claim that apparently some old geezer in his 60s or what have you burst his varicose vein, from what I understand. But whether or not that's true is much to be desired. But quite frankly, I think questions need to be asked about if that's truly the case. Then why is there a stop and search in place? Number one, more than anything, and number two, why were they so quick to usher everyone away and get the floor cleaner out and basically get rid of all the stuff? It's almost like they're trying to cover it up.
Yeah, it certainly seems that way to me, Abs. What's this drama that we've walked into? You've walked into it. I've walked into it.
I don't know. That's why I'm inquiring. That's why I said, do I dare ask what drama's going on?
Well, I mean, you not know, and I can understand, but you know, as the front guy for the channel, you think he'd tell me, but he's got full autonomy to do as he pleases. I've no idea what he does with those people in the dungeon. I mean, I've no idea. I don't even know if he feeds them. I'm not allowed to ask.
Maybe they're demanding equal rights or something. We want better food. We want better conditions. We want a blanket in our dungeon at the very least, or something.
Oh yeah, everybody should know our moderator's going to be away tomorrow. We said the doctors. So fingers crossed that it's going to be good for him. Fingers crossed. If not, well, we can have to get another moderator, aren't we?
Indeed, indeed. Oh,
perhaps it's time to retire him. Tired, Abatha.
I am a little tired. I don't know why it happened. It always seems to happen during the evening. Maybe it's because I'm not getting enough sleep. I don't know. I do have an awful habit of staying up until the crack of dawn and then getting up at 6. So it's probably self-inflicted more than anything. New video was put out, but it's going to be a little bit slow, I suspect, because more than anything, I'm mentioning some of the, how should I put it, the YouTube taboo topics, as it were.
All right. Oh, so literally, I've been offline all day while doing the Starlink, so I haven't had a chance to see anything. You've got a new video out, yeah?
Yes. So what's going on at the moment is, obviously anybody who's been on the internet will see that we're seeing all the usual suspects like Hamza Useless. I mean Yusuf. Or maybe I was right first time.
Yeah, just right.
Just basically coming out and saying, oh, we condemn this attack that's happened on a mosque or what have you. I don't know which one it is, actually. I need to check that out more than anything. I know, I've been slacking. It's bloody awful.
Well, in the words of Rupert Lowe, I don't care.
Yeah, put bloody simply. But they expect us to accommodate them when they're the people literally building their buildings to invade us. Nobody ever talks about all the churches getting burned, but they're more than willing to pay people through the nose for a mosque that they did self-inflicted damage, for example. Or these mosques that are recently getting attacked on the back of what's been happening in Epsom.
Well, Abatha, you know, when we have all these empty mosques, when they all go back, I was thinking we could turn them into kennels for homeless dogs or pig
kennels,
farms.
Churches, farms. You could do pretty much anything with those things, because those Bell End churches are about as much use as a fifth wheel on a wagon.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll find some use for them. Yeah.
And maybe we could even... Oh, well, I think what we could even do is, if they're using any gold and what have you for the tops, melt it down, claw back some of that bullion that we lost because of frigging Gordon the
Oh.
Bully and Blundering Brown.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that well. Well, I think the first thing we should do is knock off the top symbols off the top and put big gold Christian crosses on the top of every one of them, the same as they do to our churches.
Just so long as there aren't going to be any Israeli flags up there.
Oh, let's not go down that path. Let's not go down that path. Yeah.
We'll be accused of being anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Absolute
Pass me the
bollocks.
shackles, as Richard. What is it? Richard and Jeff were saying that they about being Zionists. Pass me the shackles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder. I haven't been over to their channels for ages. You know, I don't even know what they're saying, how they're doing. Yeah, and I don't care. Oh, been a long day.
To be fair, they're becoming largely irrelevant at this point. At the end of the day, Richard Inman has literally just come off as an insane man, to put it simply. He wanted to go after Restore Britain and Rupert Lowe before Rupert Lowe even had a bloody chance to do anything. I mean, he may as well have grabbed one of Rupert Lowe's shotguns, pointed it at his foot, and put a giant hole through it at that point.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, true. I tell you, I've noticed a tactic today from, let's use the words of Simon Tomlin. Let's call them the Tommy Tards, okay? The Tommy Tards.
The TTs.
They've been coming on here and leaving little bits of abuse, but no, they're trying a new tactic. The ones that have survived, the second wave are coming in, and they're saying, love your channel, Paul, great channel. But, you know, we really should go up to London on 16th of May. Not saying UTK, go to London 16th of May, because we need to be on the streets and show the people that we're out there, you know. And when you get a pile of these coming in, you just know that's a change in tactic. And as I said,
they're changing their tactics because it's pretty insidious, because they're like, well, we can see that these people, they're not on our line of basically woke, sorry, I can't even get the words out, woke right-wing leaning. We're not interested in that shit. We're interested in one thing and one thing only, getting our country back and making sure that it is predominantly white and Christian more than anything. I don't want to hear about the Nigerians. I don't want to hear about the Israelis. I don't want to hear about some other bloody country halfway around the world. I'm only interested in one country, England.
Yeah. Well, and the United Kingdom, of course.
And Ireland. Yeah, you know what I mean, though.
Of course I do. I just got to say, mostly fascism depends on who's marching. If I had the means to get to, and I might even march on a Britain First march, or even maybe a UKIP march. I most certainly wouldn't go to the UTK one. Focus on Britain. Did I just see Focus on Britain in here? Yeah, I can see him. Focus on Britain. Salute. Love your work. Focus on Britain. I meant to do a review on your channel today, along with a couple of other channels. I wanted to really, really promote them. One of them, I think, was, what was it? The Daily Bollocks. Yeah, there's a name. I wanted to promote that as well. But that'll be coming up soon, Focus on Britain, once I get a chance. Currently, we are testing out our new Starlink for anyone who's just come in.
Yeah.
Oh,
what I think what I was going to say now. There was something else I had my finger on, but it's just eluded me at this point. Oh wait, no, that was it. The way I look at it, one of the other main points I say in the video, though, is rather than ask people to travel like hundreds of miles down and spend anything from like 130 to 400, 500 quid, I think a lot more people would be a lot more interested in localized protests. Like, if somebody told me there's protests going on, like, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the evening on a weekday, so after work, I would be more than happy to attend that if it was local, like outside the Brook Hotel. Because I'm sure some people will remember that I was outside the Brook Hotel on one of those little protests outside the Invaders Hotel, as it were. Yes. And basically, I was able to have my 2 cents on the thing. And because it isn't too far out of my way, I can actually spend like the £5 or what have you to get up there and enjoy a night out. It allows me to socialize, allows me to get with like-minded people, and we get to take the fight to the establishment. More people are going to be much more interested in those kinds of local protests, as it won't mean they have to sell a kidney or what have you to get to where they need to be.
Yeah,
That's what
absolutely.
they need to start thinking about more than anything.
I'm going to show you something now, Abatha. Then I'm going to show you a comment I'd like your thoughts on. Stand by.
Okay.
Gaslit by these so-called fact checkers regarding that Ireland story. But I'll say this much. If I have got it wrong about the potential stabbing over in Ireland, I'll be the first person to put their bloody hands up for it. But we know how often the mainstream media and the oligarchies like to get into misinformation and then try to accuse us of misinformation and try to arrest us when we mess up. And isn't it funny now how everyone, including that man, Zach Polanski, if you could even call him a man, isn't it funny how everyone's starting to call out an attack on a mosque? Where was your outrage when it came down to hundreds of churches being burned by these usual suspects, though?
Good start, Abatha.
Yeah, that's the way I
That
look
was
at
a
it.
good start. Can I finish,
The-
my friend? Guys,
No.
I'll leave a link to the description. I know you're all already subscribed to Abatha Rex, but just in case you wanted in and you're not, you're a noob, get over there and subscribe to him. He's got a unique way of disseminating the news. I like his style. I think you will as well. There you are. I plugged you. What were you saying, Abatha Rex?
Yeah, to give my point of view on that more than anything, as I said, I am worried that I may be somewhat being gaslit by the fact checkers. That's my one concern at the moment, because I will say this: I've never wanted to put any information out in bad faith, and if I felt like it wasn't true, then I wouldn't put it out. But unfortunately, there are going to be people who will try to spin the yarn, as it were, as they always do. And they will try to say, well, this says this, that, and the other. I wish they'd provide us some bloody proof more than anything. Though even then, I'm skeptical, because we've seen how insidious the mainstream media can be.
They imagine they can't have any intent. See, again, look, it must be my age or something. They can't have no integrity. I mean, I've seen me walk away from a phenomenally paid contract just 18 minutes from where I live over what was happening in the company. Now, I could have bit my tongue and I thought, nah, this is wrong. I'm not doing it and I'm not having it. And I walk away. I couldn't have looked in the mirror. But these journalists, they can't have no integrity at all. I mean, I thought journalists were supposed to be brave and bold, searching for the truth.
But you see, here's the mistake. You're implying that the mainstream media are journalists. They're not journalists. They're activists.
Yes.
Treacherous establishments activists and propagandists, just like June Slater of the Reformians.
Yeah. Landir has got a new video out as well. I was just having a quick look, talking about I think he's implying the collapse of Nigel Farage's Reform Party. And yeah, I think we've seen it. That was the video I meant to make today, Abatha. I wanted to do a video about all the new councillors coming over to restore Britain, you know, because at the end of the day, councillors are key in the fight for political battle. Take control of the council, take control of the constituency. Councillors are the ones who are on the streets, knocking on the doors, talking to the people. Yeah, that's what I meant to do, but didn't happen. We just had another from Northwest Patriot. I was open, no offense to Northwest Patriot. Thank you very much. That is appreciated. We had our first Starlink built today. We'll manage. We'll get there. I'm not going to tell you how much I had to pay out today to get it done by private contractors.
How
Starlink,
much? How much?
I'll tell you in private afterwards, but it was a considerable amount.
Oh, you don't
to
have
get
to
it-
tell me. I'm just saying it as a kind of the jokey kind of, you're ripping me off, son. That
Yeah.
kind of expression.
Get ready for the grip. This is how you grip. Right. Starlink, their material, they say they would install it for free. When is the problem? But the materials that they use are not the best, yeah. And it wouldn't have been strong enough for where I live with the gales and that. So I went to a specialist company and got them to install it with the most robust material and a guarantee of them that they would find me no matter the height of the building, the obstruction. It's quite interesting. I don't know if you've seen the Starlink app. You should get it and try it. It will find out what Starlink is in your area. Just stand out, point it up at the sky, and you have to gather all the stars. And it goes in, then it'll tell you your reception. It's a free app on Google Play, and then you can see whether it's suitable for Starlink. But even a tree in the way, like the first place tried every 1 hour on the dot to the second, it would drop for 10 seconds until the next satellite came for it to pick up. That's how precise it is. And you can see it tracking the satellites on your phone. Well worth it though. But Northwest Patriot, thank you. That will come in handy today. I don't know. Rabbi, shall I tell him? See, if I say anything, Abba, that it looks as if I'm grifting for money, which I am not. Like I said to Northwest Patriot.
The new in name at this point. It's basically their go-to word. Though I think a lot of us do know what the word genuinely means, rather than all these people who just say it for the sakes of whatever. That's the way I look at it. People who earn their money basically through dishonesty.
Has Rabbi told them? How do you know? How do you know? Mostly, how do you know I paid that? That's what it was, Abba, that £500.
My God.
I had to take it out of my wife's bank account.
We have a breach. We have a breach.
I didn't have the courage to tell her until the workmen were up there and doing it and coming down the ladder. She took it in fairly good part, but she wants it back, and I'll give it back. She's good as gold. How did Northwest Patriot know? No, don't do that. How did he? Have you had it done as well? Have you, Mosley?
Uh-oh.
I'm curious. I want to know how much. Oh, wait a minute. Rabbi.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you can always trust your right-hand man. Oh, well. I can't see the comments. Don't forget, I've got it different to you, mate. When you're on stream, Habit will tell you it's awful difficult to see the comments. All right.
Well, I only have, what is it on my phone? StreamYard, because I closed the YouTube in so it doesn't provide an echo. I have to have the thing up on my PC just so I can see everything more than anything. But I will be going in about 7 minutes. I said I didn't want to spend too much time in here. I don't want to steal the limelight, as it were. But
there's no limelight to steal. We won't be around long because I've had nothing to eat today. I need to talk to my wife. And
she hasn't put you on the bread and water again, has she?
Well, it's 7 o'clock and I've had no dinner.
God, at that point, I'd probably be saying, sod this, I'm ordering.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, oh well. Women. Now she's good as gold. She'll be all right in a day or two once the shock gets over. She's happy now though that I'm not stealing her bandwidth on our household internet. And there's Freedom Dad. I don't know if Freedom Dad wants to come up to the mic and say hello.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, because what's his face? Sorry, Ribeye. Ribeye's just mentioned he's in here.
Yeah. I think everybody knows who Freedom Dad is, don't they?
I hope so.
Yeah, I've seen him in the songs. They seek him here, they seek him there. How does that go? They seek him here, they seek him there. Is he in heaven? Is he in hell? This cursed Scarlet Pimpernel. You're not big on poetry, are you, Abatha?
Well, it's not I don't like it. It's just I haven't really looked at it enough more than anything. If I had more time in poetry, maybe I could find a few that I do like, or maybe I'll find a few that I dislike. I don't know. But I can't really say in good faith that it's something that I'm just like, no, it's not for me.
The link is there in the bottom, guys. Coming up, Freedom Dad. No, well, you should get into poetry. It's nice.
There's a lot of things I should consider getting back into. When I was younger, I actually did a lot of airsofting.
The link is there.
More than
Sorry.
anything.
Look, see it? Sorry, Abatha.
It's fine, it's fine.
Right. Hold on. Don't give me that shit, John. I'm not in the mood for it today. I really am not in the fucking mood for it. Okay? So don't FFS me. Put him in timeout. Put him in timeout, Ribeye. I don't care if he never comes back. I can do without it. I've had a bad day. Sorry, Abatha.
No, it's all right. I understand. Like I know the feeling of having a rough day and you just want to relax. I get that more than anything. I'm not going to sit here and go after people because that's not my thing more than anything.
People should read the comments. A local boy posted a comment on you the other day, Abatha, and he said, Paul Morris is one of the nicest, gentlest people you meet until he turns vicious.
Yeah, I think he told me about that. And I think he also said that somebody from your community town, was it? Sorry?
Yeah.
Had said that as well. So yeah, that's fair enough.
Right. Okay. Well, we'll ask Freedom Dad in. I'm going to close the site at 1:45 or something like that. Yeah.
I could have a quick chat with Freedom Dad, but I'm going to be going in like a few minutes more than anything.
The link is. I didn't check Freedom Dad out, did I?
I'm not.
No.
The link's definitely there. Has he gone? No, he's still here.
Okay. The link is there. Can you see the link?
Yeah, it's definitely there. The link's definitely there.
Okay. Other news. Kerry, welcome to the party. New member. You'll be getting a Green Arrow badge.
And the Green Arrow, you have Starlink now. Oh, Tau minutes. I guess he means 2 minutes. You have Starlink now, leave stream running, and put a playlist on while you eat. I am here to moderate.
Yeah, I could do that. Yeah. Amanda, that's a nice name as well. You're not a grifter in my book. You're a veteran. You tell us all where the money goes. Thank you so much for your service and great live streams. Thank you very much, Amanda. It is much appreciated. I'm sorry I lost my temper then. I should have been controlled. Here's Freedom Dad.
Everyone gets angry now and again. I get angry every now and again.
I try not to.
I know how hard it is.
Yeah, I'm going to. How you doing, guys? Sorry about that. I was on a call on the phone on the car. Hope you're good.
Enough.
Fair enough. Thank you, Kim. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. It will help. Freedom Dad, welcome. I hope you didn't know. I just lost my temper with someone. I'm sorry.
Why? What happened? That's allowed. That's allowed.
Yeah, I don't like to lose control, Freedom Dad. I don't like to lose control. Do you ever lose control?
Not as much recently, but yeah, I have had my moments. But since to be honest with you, since I've become Freedom Dad, it has made big changes in my life because I am responsible for my channel and I'm responsible for my community. So it does change things. So whenever like you think you lose it, you just think like I'm losing not just my freedom but also my community. You know what I mean? And they rely on me to be there doing lives,
Yeah.
which is quite good for me. It works for me, like you know what I mean. But
Aye.
just in Glasgow, we're going out for a drink. Going to
Oh
can't
God,
say
I
what.
wish I was with you. I wish I was with you.
I can't even tell you what bar I'm going to for security reasons. But
How am I
it's
going to
like-
get to Glasgow? You know how long it takes to travel to Glasgow.
oh,
I
mate.
wanted to go up there, and I thought I'll go up by train like I used to, and so I rang them up. I think I could cheaper to fly up than get a train.
Yeah,
Cheaper
well,
to fly.
it is. Like I like getting trains and buses and
I
stuff
love
like
that.
that. But the bus is quite cheap, but it takes a long time. You know what I mean? So if I normally just go to sleep in the bus, and it is really it's cheap. It's cheap as chips. So it is like, but
I
yeah,
wish I was with you. I really do.
yeah. I'm with
Hey,
Glasgow
uh,
Freedom. So he is.
Freedom Dad, when you have a drink tonight, have a glass of rum for me and think of me.
Can't drink. And I'm up smart enough, man.
Okay, that'll do.
This is Glasgow Freedom. Hello.
Hello, Glasgow
Welcome.
Freedom.
Welcome to Glasgow, all right, Paul? How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I love glass. Well, I wish I was with you boys. I really do. I really do.
And the sunshine.
We've had sunshine in Wales for the first time.
Oh, I thought you were from Wales. Are you from North or South?
The South.
Oh,
South Wales. Yeah.
from the North Gogs. I
Hey.
heard that before.
Yeah.
No comment.
I know. You guys have a great time. You have a good time.
I should have tried to convince my mum and dad when I was 2 years old. No, stay in Scotland. Stay in Scotland, please. Oh, God. Well, actually, no, because then I'd have to put up with Nicola Sturgeon. I don't think my 2 brain cells will be able to put up with that.
2. I think you've got more than 2. 4. There was a question I wanted to ask you, but it's gone right out of my head. We've got to wait for this ribeye show, haven't we? Because he said he's going to cure my short-term memory. I think it was memory he was going to do. I don't know whether Freedom Dad is back. Let's get him back in.
Oh, silly. Where's this park? Is this it here?
Oh, I was going to say, he was looking like 2 people then, just 2 screens.
Well, I'm in reception here.
Hi, Freedom Dad. We can hear you. We can see you.
All right.
We can see you, Freedom Dad.
Aye.
This is Cornwall.
Right. Just waiting for this to load in, man. I don't know what's up here.
Yeah. So much for our new Starlink connection, guys. Yeah.
That's the trouble.
Wow.
Sorry, guys, if you can hear me. I never turned my do not disturb off when I got a phone call. I can't hear you, so I'm just moving to see if we get a better reception here.
Okay,
all right.
mate.
Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm sorry, I can't hear you for some reason.
I'm not talking.
That might change. If it doesn't, I'll come off and come back on again. Yeah, I'm going to have to come off and come back on again, mate. Hey, give me 2 minutes, guys.
Okay, I'll time you.
Okay.
Oh. Actually, no, I won't. I'll be gone in 2 minutes. I really should have been gone like a few minutes ago. But hey, them's the breaks. I hope you have a good stream. At any rate, I've seen there's a lot of donations been heading your way. I think I've also had one lately on my video. I don't know if that symbol is like 50% or something, but hey, I mean, I'm appreciative. I'm appreciative of anybody that does that to me. I'm not asking for it. I'm not going to sit here with the begging bowl. I'll do my videos regardless, but it's always nice when you get that kind of thing.
Absolutely. It is. We work long hours. Are you back, Freedom Dad?
Back. Do you want to see some diversity?
Yeah.
Right,
No.
I'll see.
No.
You don't want to see? You don't?
No.
No, no more wokerati.
Don't. I lose my temper again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Around the kiddies' playground.
Yes.
Around the kiddies' fucking playground.
Yep.
Show Paul the swings have gone.
The swings have gone.
The
Yeah.
swings have gone here.
But yeah.
What? The swings have gone?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So this is a
That's all right.
park. This is a park.
For children.
Oh, listen, if I walk down this road here and turn this camera around, you guys would be shocked. You would be shocked, honestly. Like, I mean, like, just driving along that road there, spot the white man.
Oh, for God's sake.
It's weird, like, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but it's like, in the morning, you don't see many foreigners, but after about 2 o'clock, they seem to just come out everywhere. And then, as the sun goes down into the night, in most cities that I experience, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And I think it's also because a lot of local people won't go out. You know what I mean? It's a combination of they come out on the streets and maybe their culture, that's what they do, they hang about at night time. But yeah, it's quite remarkable, guys. So it is. Quite remarkable.
Hold on, guys.
It's it's very scary when you think about it. That our kids are having to be protected much more. I wouldn't say aggressively, but more robustly. They have to be protected because we've seen the people from those cultures coming over here, and they think, "I want some of that," and it's like, you keep away from our kids.
Yeah,
and some may have the brazen guts to be able to stand up to these invaders, but unfortunately there are a lot of people that either don't have that, or the hive mind, as it were. They like their numbers, and they will, if necessary, just go and get 10 men on someone.
I don't think it's about having the guts, right? It's about the two-tier. It's about being afraid to step out of line when it comes to foreigners, because as with the experience that we have in Northern Ireland, I've got good friends right now who are being persecuted because they question foreigners. And the foreigners, all they have to do is say, he was racist, or he done this,
you get arrested.
And then our guys get arrested. We've got guys up in bogus charges right now on false allegations, remanded, and bail conditions where they can no longer go online and no longer go to demos. And at the end of the day, the charges are going to get dropped.
They're doing this. The protest is the punishment, unfortunately. And it's a shame that these invaders have literally weaponized our policing system. They have weaponized our own damn police. It's disgusting.
Yeah. So that's the main problem. I think a lot of people are afraid to be called racist, and they know the two-tier what goes on in our country now when it comes to foreigners. So that's the main problem. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. All we can do is highlight what's going on in the cities around Great Britain, like Glasgow, Liverpool, and these places, in Belfast, Dublin. You know what I mean? And bring awareness.
I will point out there was a brilliant little video from 00 News, I believe. If I can find it, I would like to take the small liberty just to link it so that people can have a quick watch of it, because I do think we need to appeal to the police to some extent. I'm not saying that we should completely alienate them, because in the end, they may not be the people we want at this Unite the Kingdom protest, but it doesn't change the fact that we should be able to go to our police if we've got a problem, rather than feel like we can't do anything about it, or we have to, worse still, run away from the police because of what they'll do to us.
Hi guys, sorry about that.
Seatbelts off.
Right,
No, I'm talking about the live stream. I can't hear anything.
I've got 2 abathurs.
I don't know if it's me or what.
I'm ready to people as it is.
Hang on.
Test live, Starlink test live.
I'll just do that. That's the short.
Can you hear me? Because I can't hear you guys.
That appeal to the police.
I can hear you.
Arthur's, you've been muted, I think.
Oh no, I'm fine.
From
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Put your thumbs up if you can hear me. I can't hear yous. But I'll just wrap it up. I don't know, it's probably where I am, you know what I mean? So I'm outside the pub anyway, guys. And you know, I wasn't expecting this tonight, to be honest with you. It was it just popped up. So yeah, I'm gonna have a few drinks and I've got some going to the boat to pick somebody up tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to I'm gonna have a good day tomorrow as well. So yeah, I'll jump on the live tomorrow night. I will be free tomorrow night. What night's tomorrow night? Thursday night.
Thursday night, yeah.
We're not going out tomorrow night, are we? Because I'm going home next week, so they're trying to make sure I have a good time before I go.
It'll be a busy day tomorrow, won't it?
Yeah, we're gonna be busy tomorrow, but tomorrow night I'll be free and I will get back on. So all my love, guys, and stay safe. Thank you for having me on, Paul. Thank you so much, mate.
Sorry. So what I linked earlier is basically 00 News' little video where he appeals to the police. Because I want people to understand, I don't want a police force where it's like, we can't go to them for whatever we need. Like, I want to feel like we can actually go to them and be like, you know what? We've got this problem here and we need to sort it out. But as long as they keep alienating us, as long as they keep picking sides, policing with fear and or favor, they're not going to have to support the people. And eventually it will get to the stage where they'll need help with something and they'll be like, well, or we'll be like, no, we're not going to help you because this is what you've done. You've basically picked the Islamists, you've picked the invaders from the third world shitholes over us. And we can't have that. We simply cannot have that, because then you do end up in a position where you really will see civil war, and then they'll have only themselves to blame for it because they decide to side against us. That's the way I look at it, at least. Oh, also, somebody did say Paul's being rude about me being too amethyst. I suspect he meant like there was two screens that was showing me on them. It's that, or it was just there's two of me, and I've always referred to myself as two people, so you don't need to worry too much about that. It's not like some of the other stuff that I've gone through, quite frankly, so I really wouldn't be that worried about it.
Sorry,
you're
Abs.
muted. Oh, I was going to say
Yeah.
you're muted.
I'm good now. I'm learning to check it. No, I understand what you're saying. I tell you what I'm looking forward to tonight, Abs, is looking at that video of yours. I always enjoy your videos. I like the style that you use. All right. John, I'm sorry that I might have shouted at you earlier. I had a real bad day. Lots of bad things happening all week.
Sometimes you just get that.
Straw after straw after straw. And been a real bad day. I don't normally react like that. Normally I just... But there you go. Always best to walk around ice when I'm having a bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do try to be chill wench. Sometimes I'm a bit too laid back. Sometimes I'm more laid back than a bloody ironing board.
Oh, Tabitha, tell me, do you ever lose it like I just lost it?
I do have the odd occasion where I lose it, or I just go off my absolute rocker, as it were. But I can't remember the last time I did, though. But if there's anybody I do go off on, I will apologize in advance, quite frankly, unless it's someone who's being a complete and utter arsehole, in which case they probably deserved it. But the way I see it is, hopefully you shouldn't need to worry about that from me.
No, the thing is, I don't like people. I should not lose control of myself during a live stream. That's uncalled for.
Okay, Google.
And it's unpolite. Hold on.
15 minutes.
Don't worry, I won't keep him that long. Oh dear. Come back here, young man. Oh dear. Hope the wife's keeping well at any rate. But you know, sometimes you got to laugh at some of these things. Otherwise, we end up crying, and then we end up in chronic depression, and that leads to apathy, and then that leads to the destruction of the state, as it were, or our state, as it were.
Okay, guys, I'm going to close the stream down now in 2 minutes, okay? And we'll
Yeah.
be back later on. I've got to have something to eat out of that. Cheers, mate. You've been fabulous. And
Fair enough.
I'll go watch your video in a while. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys. You've been
thanks for
listening to
having
Paul
me,
Borrett.
and
My pleasure.
and
My pleasure.
I will see you later.
Yeah, sorry, I got to cut the stream short, guys.
That's absolutely okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, take care.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, come
everybody,
on.
see you in a while. These things happen, guys.